Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports on this very special day. Let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Now here's Ayton. He had 9 points in his last time out. Pass to Booker. From deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Gordon outside. Takes a three. He's off on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing, that's what it's all about.
Back to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Booker with the defensive effort. And the Suns with possession. Pass to Ayton. Jacks up a three. No good on the shot. Now the Rockets take it the other way. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
Well, maybe they went into that game thinking rebounding not something they needed to focus on. They absolutely did.
Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
To the inside. Smith. And a two-handed jam.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Now here's Craig. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Booker can't get it to go.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Picked by Smith. Here's Green. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Green's got 5 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. The Suns trailing. Outside Payne. .1 minute left in the first quarter. to halt the run. Here's Šarić. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltender.
Outside, Green. Screen by Marjanovic. Again, Houston.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Washington outside. Here's Biyombo. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Left side Tate. And finished off by Tate.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Šarić. Here's Shamet. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Houston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Now Green. He has 7. From the elbow. Another one falls for Houston.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. Have we gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office. You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
To the paint. Here's Šarić. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as many as 11. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
A clear look for Green. For 3, Gordon. The Rockets again can't hit. And here are the Suns. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
The Rockets call.
Houston in the lead. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
To the wing, right side. 4 on the clock. Pass Pass to Matthews. Outside Porter. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Back to Lee. Now here's Ayton. Launches it. And the Suns get another three.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Porter in the post. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half. To end the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup. Porter's gotten his first basket of the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The kick out to Paul. Here's Ayton. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick, Ayton. He's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
Smith in the high post. He takes it in. Out to the right wing. Matthews misses. The Suns trailing. Here's Okogie. Pass to Lee. That shot missing. So Houston will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Well, they're going to face each other a bunch of times this season. Each team wants to make a powerful first impression.
And hopefully this one sets the tone for what we're going to see in the other three games against these teams. They'll both be sort of measuring each other out here in the first quarter.
Timeout called. Houston.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, hold the right strings. That's what they love to do.
The Rockets call.
And the Suns making a change here.
Let's hear it one more time for your one and only Buckle City Texans.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second.
Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team.
Here's Knicks. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Paul shot is off. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Down low. Tate. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Booker with it. Over Green. Offensive board. Phoenix no good that time either.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Free throw good. Green. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Inside. Gordon on the wing. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Back to Ayton to stop the run. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Ayton's got his third basket on the night right there. Gordon outside. And here's Tate outside. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. And Phoenix has possession. Down by 12. Pass to Ayton. Ayton gets a double team. The kick out to Paul. Porter with the steal. The finish! And then Porter with the dunk.
And really showing the athleticism. Flying solo.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score. Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Lets the three fly. Phoenix grabs the miss. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch